Thanks for making time for us. I don't quite understand why this is happening in this city and at this time.
Well, this is all happening against the backdrop of a collapsed peace process, Rose, and also an election where pro-Kurdish party passed the 10% threshold, not giving the government enough seats to form a government. And the peace process has been publicly abandoned a month ago. And the situation has been deteriorating since then. And the three things happening. One is the PKK, Kurdistan Workers' Party rebels are attacking Turkish soldiers and police. Secondly, there are attacks against Kurdish civilians and Kurdish political parties in the West. And thirdly, Kurdish youths began taking up arms in around a dozen towns across the Kurdish region. And Cizre is where the situation got deteriorated more than any other one.
Now, clearly this is a political story and a security story, but from a humanitarian point of view, how many people are in this city, and is it true to say they're under siege?
Well, it's not only under siege, but it's also the Turkish security are inside the city, basically cutting communication and access between neighborhoods. I was just speaking to two people in different parts of the city. The city is around, the population is around 100,000. And one person I've spoken to was saying that we just carried a 14-year-old injured boy to somewhere where we think ambulances can access to, and we had to leave him there because we were afraid of getting shot ourselves. And the second person was giving us, telling me that they've gathered names of around 12 civilians who've been killed for shots from the government soldiers. But the government is saying, the Prime Minister is saying that there has been no civilian casualties, or the people who were killed there were militants. But we know that this city is very close to Syria and the PKK camps, but we know that it's not the PKK militants themselves who've been engaged in fighting inside the city. It's mostly youth, and across the border in Syria, Kurds are enjoying some kind of self-rule in an area where they carved out from the regime and from IS. They want to do the same in these parts of the region.
Guney, thank you very much indeed. That's Guney Yildiz. Thank you very much in